This is My Curls with You, and today I'm going to be showing you how I mix up my protein deep conditioner. This is the third of my DIY deep conditioner mixes, and it's actually going to be the last video on my wash day routine. So before I start, I do have a couple of things I want to mention, and that is if you have protein sensitive hair, or if you haven't really used protein deep conditioner before, I would thread carefully when you're going to use protein in your hair, just because if you overdo the protein or you have a protein overload for your hair, it can actually cause your hair to become brittle and snap. So even if you're doing something like detangling, it can make your hair break off a little more than you normally would experience. So yeah, just be careful. Having said that, for me, I use my protein deep conditioner roughly every 4 to 6 weeks, but I mainly look at how my hair is feeling. So if my hair is weak, or if my curls aren't really popping like they should, or if I have excessive shedding, like hair shedding, then I know I need to use a protein deep conditioner. And the first ingredient that I use is egg. I use the egg yolk. I don't use the whole egg, and that is because I have used the whole egg before, so including the egg whites. But when I've done that, I've noticed that I would sometimes get bits of egg white that were sort of boiled in my hair, even though I was using cold water to rinse it out. So when I started using just the egg yolk, I didn't find bits of egg yolk in my hair. So I use 1 egg yolk. And then the second ingredient that I use is yogurt. I use organic yogurt, and it's full fat. And I use 1/3 of a cup of yogurt. The third ingredient that I use is coconut milk. And I don't know if you can see that, but it'll spill otherwise. But I use 1/3 of a cup of organic coconut milk. And the same how I explained in my moisturizing deep conditioner video, I of course buy a can of coconut milk, but I don't use the whole thing in one go. So if I'm not using the rest of it for cooking, I will pour it into an ice cube tray, and then I'll put that in the freezer. And then whenever I need to mix something up, I'll just take a few cubes of frozen coconut milk and use it and go from there. So once I take the first 3 ingredients, and I'll put that in a blender, and I'll blend that for less than a minute. It's just to make sure that everything combines really well. You do not have to use a blender if you don't want to. So after I've done that, I will add 1 teaspoon of my grapeseed oil. And the last ingredient that I use is my trusty conditioner. This is the conditioner that I use for all of my DIY mixes, as well as to detangle my hair. I explain a little more about my conditioner in my detangling video, which I will link in the description box. And I use 2 tablespoons of my conditioner. So I'll add the oil and the conditioner after I've blended everything together, and I'll just mix that by hand, and then I'll apply it to my hair. And I'll apply to cleanse and detangled hair, like I always do. And I actually do not rinse out the cleanser or my conditioner after I've cleansed and detangled my hair. So I'll just put the deep conditioner on top of that, and I'll let that sit in my hair for no more than 1 hour. And I'll cover my head with either cling film or a shower cap, and then put a plastic bag over that. And then, after half an hour to an hour, I will rinse it out. And that's basically all I do for my protein deep conditioner mixes. I will show you pictures of what it looks like once I have blended the first 3 ingredients together, and then once I've added the oil and the conditioner. And that's basically it for my protein deep conditioner. And like I said, it's going to be the last video on my wash day routine, so the next videos are going to be on my daily routines, which is basically how I moisturize my hair and seal my hair. So I'll show you how I mix up, because I mix those products myself. And then after that, I will start showing you my styling videos. Now, if you've watched my introduction video, you will see that I said over there that I'm not a styling guru, and I still am not a styling guru. I will show you the style I know how to do, and then after that I have a couple of styles that I've wanted to do but I have never tried before, so I will video those. And then I'd love to hear from you guys if you have any suggestions or feedback, you know, on styles you'd like to see. So please do leave me messages. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!